What up, Facebook world? Real quick, those of you that have zero intention on staying on here for the whole thing, that's okay. I have actually something for you because I wanted to give something away before I bring my guest on and he gives something away. So, those of you that jump on and you would like to participate in my giveaway, first of all, it's a $30 gift card to wherever you choose. You can actually be a part of it and then just like sign off and be done. So, if you like this, share this and then comment shared. You have to share, comment shared so that I know that you did that, and then you can log off if you want after that. And what I'm going to do is put you in a drawing for next week. I'll reach out to you if you win, and you just tell me what you want a $30 gift card for, and I'm going to hook you up. Those of you that plan on sticking around, my name is Austin Mariglia. I am a health and fitness coach, group fitness instructor, and I also help gyms grow. That's something that I love to do. Health and fitness changed my life. I used to be almost 300 pounds. I'm one of those guys that understands what it was like to be sitting on the ground and have to use a couch to get up. I've been in the position where I was actually embarrassed at one point to take my shirt off in front of my wife. So I have a huge passion for health and fitness. And so those of you that have seen me before, you know that I've done these. I've done the CrossFit interviews with different gyms, and it's something I like to do. I like to find people that are hustling, that are grinding, and that deserve a shout out. I don't get paid for this. I don't really have any intention on getting paid for this. And so today is a little special. Today is special because I'm bringing on a guest that I've known all of my adult life and through some of my childhood. Some of you know him. This man's a grinder. This man's a go-getter. Him and his brother, I've never seen people so motivated in health and fitness in my entire life that it's actually been kind of inspiring. Before I bring my guest on, there's a couple things I want you to know about him. He has been in health and fitness probably his entire life, track and field since 8 years old. That's insane. Track and field since 8 years old. He has 6 years of high school track and fitness coaching, which again, you already know that experience is incredible. And so when I found out that my buddy was actually going to open his own CrossFit gym in California, I was freaking pumped. I said, dude, you gotta let me bring you on my little interview thing and talk about you a little bit, even though you're a little cuckoo when it comes to health and fitness. So he also has a huge announcement at the end of this. I know that I personally can speak that he cares about people. He cares about watching people change and watching people grow. And so when I talked to him, I said, hey, are you going to do like some sort of giveaway? And when he told me what he was going to do, I was like, dude, that's insane. That is insane. But I'm not going to ruin it for you because I want to let him talk about that. And so a little bit, you know, I like I said, I got to try my first CrossFit workout with him and his brother in Southern California. I didn't live in the area at the time, but I got to do my first workout. They beat me to freaking pieces. I was like, what the hell was that I just did? Why was I throwing a ball up against a wall? Why was I kneeling? Why was I doing lunges with plates? They had something called the puke bush. Listen, when a gym's got a place called the Puke Bush, you know you're either in the right place or the wrong place, right? Am I right? Hit that, you guys, if you understand what I'm talking about, make sure you hit that like button. So, before I freaking ruin it for everyone, and I talk way too much, I want to bring my guest on, and I want to give you guys an opportunity to get to know him on the same level that I got to know him, all right? And hopefully I can get a hold of his freaking younger brother and bring him on the next one and keep this thing going. I decided that when I was going to continue doing these interviews, that I wanted to go back to my roots. How you doing? I wanted to go back to my roots. And so I was like, hey, no better option than to start going back to the Knox Box, Pacifico CrossFit, and I'm coming for Foundry. He has no idea. Gene has no idea yet. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on Richard Hernandez Jr. without trying to ask Richard to go live. So while it starts to invite some of you,
I think I'm on there.
What's up?
There he is.
up, Rick? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. This is my first interview, live interview, so it's good to be on with you, man.
This is your first live interview? I saw you do – oh, you didn't do it live the other day. I saw you hop on with your pops, though.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a live video. I just recorded it and then uploaded it later. So this is the first
That's awesome. Hey, those of you that are on, if you know Rick, drop the number 1 in the comments below. Yes, you do have to take that finger, type 1, and hit enter. I know it's hard. What's up, Vanessa? Vanessa knows what's up. So, you guys, I'm excited. Like I said, Rick has agreed to come on. He's got the same haircut from when I knew him back in high school. He's a little more muscular now, but that's how it is. What is that? So awesome. So Rick, what I want to do is I was telling people before they jumped on a little bit about I was going to the end and talked about something you were gonna give away, but we're gonna wait to the end to actually go into some details on that. So don't by accident say it until the very end, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna give away. Wait for the end. There we go.
You guys, again, if you have ever trained with any of the Hernandez family, hit the number 2, type enter in the box, or pick your emoji that they made you feel that very first time. You know, the one that's sweating and it's all angry. But yeah, so first thing I wanted to go into is Rick, I've had the opportunity to get to know your family, your whole family. Your pops is awesome, mom's awesome, your sister. Sometimes people didn't know if she was a track athlete or a model. Sometimes she was both. We got Mike. He's like, oh, one day I'm training for the Olympics, and the next day I'm like doing this, and then you're like, I'm a lawyer, I'm a coach. Y'all are a freaking impressive family. So I wanted to go back. I remember you were telling me you've been doing track and field since 8 years old. What kind of, and I know that your family had a big push on your influence of health and fitness. What was your driving inspiration to be a part of track and fitness at 8 until now?
Well, I would say 2 things that my family really emphasized growing up, especially my parents. They said, I don't care what sport you do, you got to do a sport, 1. And 2, you always got to do good in school. So those 2 things were always, very high priority in our family, So I was playing soccer before track, maybe when I was 5 years old, and then all the way through 11 years old. But I remember my dad always telling me stories about him, people in his family, his neighbors down the street would always challenge him to a race, So I would hear these stories growing up. My dad would always say, yeah, this guy always wanted to challenge me, and I would beat this guy skipping backwards, and then no one was a match for me, So my dad was a big hero for me. I always looked up to him. And then, so hearing these stories growing up, I would, and then I was looking for another sport after soccer. So I was like, all right, I want to do track. I want to race people just like my dad, So, and I was already competitive. My parents drove a lot of competitiveness with us. Not where it's too extreme for a kid, but just natural competitiveness. They allowed it to come out. And so I started track when I was 8 years old, and then went all the way through 22 years old through college. So it was pretty cool. But I think my parents for, allowing me to basically choose what I wanted to do growing up, as long as it was something positive. And that's how, you mentioned, my sister becoming a track and field athlete and slash model, and then my brother doing all this stuff. We're kind of we had the opportunity to choose positive things growing up, and I thank my parents for that.
Yeah, that is awesome. You guys, if you guys like that, the whole opportunity to choose, hit the like button. Actually, and then type number 3 in the comments below. And before I move on, those of you that like and share this and type share it in the comments below, remember, I'm giving away a $30 gift card giveaway to the people that do that. So like, comment, and share. And then also, man, I think that's freaking crazy. And please make sure you type shared, because if you don't type shared, I'm not gonna know, okay? And I heard Rick knows this best of all. If you share things, it actually makes you stronger and more ripped. That's what I heard. So
part of the workout.
I like that. What? I like that. And I used to go over to your guys' house, and you had the tennis court in the backyard, and your pops really did give you guys all kinds of options. And And I think that's awesome. So how did that all transfer into 2011? Knox Box opens up. Knox Box, how did that happen?
Well, I would say my brother opened a gym. My brother was in fitness a lot like me growing up, so he started track at the same time that I did. And then, we've always been known for the people that, are, instead of going out to parties, we did party too, but instead of hanging out with friends, our priority was, going to a track meet on Saturday, going to a soccer game. And then so throughout college, I majored in business. My brother ended up majoring in kinesiology, so he pursued that fitness even further than I did. And then so after he graduated from college, he decided to start training people at the park at his college at Cal Poly Pomona. And then he started getting into CrossFit. He heard of CrossFit through some mutual friends. And then so he came up to my dad and he was like, "Hey, I want to start a CrossFit gym." And then, so that's when Knox started. It wasn't a CrossFit affiliate, but he was putting through people training styles similar to CrossFit. And that was back in 2011 in a small 150 square foot garage that was in the corner of my dad's warehouse. So my dad had a little empty extra space in his business. And my dad was like, "You know what, I'm going to let you use this space right here. Start small and then build upon it." So I remember I would go to this 150 square foot garage. I was working at Sports Authority part-time. I was working coaching track and field part-time while I was going through law school. So my whole day was, booked from 8 in the morning all the way to 9:45 at night. And then I would sometimes go at 9:45 at night to this 150 square foot garage where my brother was training people. He started small and then he grew up to where he's at now. If you guys know him, he's doing good things over there at EverKnox in Riverside. He just merged with another gym, so they went from Knox Training to EverKnox, So, and I kind of went on this rant right now, and I forgot what the question was, but
no, that's perfect because I asked how did all this transfer into that, and I remember that it's been crazy seeing you guys go to like competitions and seeing Mike at like the games stuff, and I remember that little 150 square foot thing where you would open the door and pull out all this equipment and like that big old tire that everybody would do weird things on top of, and it was crazy. And then the puke bush, I still will never ever forget the puke bush ever.
Yeah, the people that work in that whole complex, they will never forget that because there's a permanent smell in that puke bush. There's probably a lot of people that have thrown up there, and you smell it every time you walk by. It's still there. But yeah, going back, and then right when I graduated law school, and fast forward to 2014, so Knox Training was probably 3 years old at this time, and then I was deep into the fitness stuff, because all my free time was spent at this gym, hanging out with my brother, his members, getting that close bond to people that went there. And for those of you that go to a CrossFit gym, there's a tight community, everyone becomes best friends and spend most of the time with those people. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I saw this job opportunity, which was a mobile app in the CrossFit. So that was right when I was finishing law school. So I was like, they were looking for help for a startup company. So I was like, I'm always down for something new, so I saw a good opportunity. I love CrossFit. I love technology. I love social media. So I was like, I'm going to go for this. I applied for it. Long story short, the company didn't survive, but I kind of took over the social media that I've built while I was at that company. And then I started offering training services through that social media, and then got good results. A lot of people were like asking for more, and then before I opened up this gym, that's what I was doing full time, so I wanted to open up this gym to have a physical location rather than just do it online and, like this space. I wanted to meet people face to face, have people come in so I could work with people one-on-one, small groups, and, continue that. So that's kind of the fast
absolutely
of all that stuff. And law school, I don't regret doing that. The stuff I learned there, I think it's going to be with me for life. You can't take that away from me. And once I'm done with all of the, coaching and stuff like that, which I don't see myself doing that anytime soon.
I was like, when's that?
Yeah. So just say if I'm ever incapable of, being, if I get hurt or something, I can't come in and coach and stuff like that. I have my law degree, and I would say like when I retire, I'm going to do law stuff. So right now my focus is, coaching, helping people and all that stuff. So that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, you guys, if you guys like that, type the number 5 in the comments below. And remember, if you shared this, to make sure you hit share it in the comments, because I want to make sure you get in the giveaway. I'm going to brag about Rick a little bit because he's way, way, way too modest about this whole social media thing, because he actually, he said, oh, I'm into social media, yada, yada, yada. 100,000 followers, over 100,000 followers accumulated between multiple pages and different things.
Yeah.
You guys, I asked him, I said, dude, how did you do that? What was your answer when I said, how did you do that?
I just love doing it, man. Like I started it. I didn't really know what I was doing, but back when I started at that startup company, I just started messing around. I always liked figuring things out, so I saw all these pages with, like 10, 20, 30, 100,000 followers. And I was like, how do these guys do that? So I started reverse engineering, and then I saw that, it just meant consistency, just with anything, like training, consistency, trying different things out. Don't stick to one way, whether it comes to like nutrition or anything in life, just a lot of experimentation, and then go from there, But main thing is consistency.
That's it right there. That's when the funny thing is I didn't even get that nice answer. When I texted him, I was like, hey, how'd you do that? He just goes, consistency. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
No, and so that's that's been
right.
What's up?
You can't give away your secrets. You gotta, you gotta keep something a little bit secret.
You gotta keep, And you know what? Rick has always been that person that when I'm like, hey, how did you do this? He's like, I just figured it out. I'm like, hey, where'd you learn how to do this? I just figured it out. And then we'd be doing something. I remember we would play video games, and he would get 9 people on the same game. And I'm like, how did you set up a network where we're all fighting each other? And I'm like, how did you do that? He goes, I just figured it out. And this was back in the day when you go on the internet and it would make that sound, and it was crazy. Rick was always just like, oh, you just figure it out. You just do it. It's not even that difficult. You guys, if you like consistency, freaking type it. Type it in the comments below. And will someone please hashtag CrossFit in this place, in this business? Hashtag CrossFit, hashtag Pacifico CrossFit, and hit that freaking like button because it's awesome. Guys, I think it's awesome what Rick is doing, and how I'm always that type of person where I want to get started in something because I saw the result, and I'm in such a hurry to get in that result. And it's people like Rick and Mike and their parents that are like, hey, you start small and then you build up on it, because that's how it works. And then it means something when you get there. I don't think anything was ever given, to these two without freaking busting their butts. So I think that's awesome. And I wanted to ask you, what would be your favorite part about being a coach?
I would say there's a lot of things I got to think about this, but I would say off the top of my head, I like when, people come in. I go through the same stuff that everyone goes through, I don't feel like working out today. I don't feel like, eating healthy today. I don't feel like whatever it is going to my goals. But I feel like people around me, whenever I'm coaching, I feel like I need to hold myself accountable, because if I'm not leading by example, then I'm letting these people down, So I would say it's kind of it goes both ways. I help people out, people help me out, and it's a good back and forth system that keeps me accountable. Because a lot of times when I'm by myself, I eat the wrong thing, but with more people around and me coaching people and me telling people what to do, it makes me do that same thing, So
yeah,
I that's what I like about it.
I love that accountability through service. You guys, if you like that, that's been something that's always popped up. When you want to stick to something, you start and then you go help someone else do it, because otherwise it's just you all by yourself trying to keep yourself accountable. And we all know what happens when you got a Twinkie in your hand and you're the only person that's telling you not to eat it, and you're the person telling you to eat it. It's like, which side's going to win? So keeping people accountable. If you guys like that, type the number 7. Is that 7? 7 in the comments below. Hit enter. Hit that like button, you guys, because I think that's incredibly awesome. So I like this. I'm gonna want to bring up the giveaway, only because the giveaway actually ties into, and I'm gonna tell a little bit of story about why Rick wants to do this giveaway. Okay. So I started asking him, hey, what you want to give something away? That's cool, da 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 da. And I know that he has the heart to serve people. So the idea came up, why not give something away that is going to transform someone else's life? I know what it was like to be, almost 300 pounds at one point and not have any direction on what to do. And then the Hernandez brothers made me go through this crazy workout. And at the end of it, they were just like, did you die? And I'm like, no.
Right.
They're like, cool. Well, let's do it again. And I'm like, well, I'm at the puke bush. And what that did was it is being around those people, just like he had said before, being around those people that held me accountable. It gave me the desire to go and be around those people where I lived, because I lived an hour away at the time. And so Rick, when he was like, I want to give something away, we talked about giving away a membership. Giving away, actually, check this out. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? He's going to give away 2 months, a 2-month, 60-day, life-changing transformation membership. And I know he's going to have more details on that in a following post. Okay? 2 months. I have seen people transform their bodies in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and the momentum from that is incredible. So when it comes to, you've been in this a long time. How much change can happen in 60 days?
I would say, their whole mindset will change. That's the main thing. Their body will change, but the mindset, I think, will change the most. And that will, set them up for, a platform to even further pursue and reach their goals. It's going to change their lifestyle. That's what needs to happen. And yeah, it's just good community, good friends, and just your whole body and mindset will change.
That is awesome. And I completely agree that mindset, having had been so heavy at one time, I remember I got down to 165 pounds from 260. And I used to think that I was still overweight. And people were like, what are you talking about? And that mindset was still there, that I needed, that no one had told me that you don't need to lose any more weight. I had always just thought that I needed to keep losing and keep losing and keep losing. But yeah, I think that mindset, if you guys agree, make sure you hit that like. Is it on this side? Do you guys remember? Is it on this side this time? The like button? Make sure you hit it.
But yeah,
once
you see the results in that 60 days, a lot of times even shorter, ultimately it's not going to be where you want to be in the long term, but you're going to see tremendous results, and you're going to be like, I'm hooked. I want to continue this, and your whole life will change after that.
That is awesome. How far are you from the beach?
From right now, I'm probably 4 or 5 miles away from the beach.
I'm so jealous right now. You guys, people that go to Pacifico CrossFit, you're going to be able to go work out. You can jog to the beach, and I'm sure he's already got it planned in his head. We're going to run to the beach. We're going to swim 19 miles to Santa Monica.
Saturday workouts at the beach. I'm already planning it.
Saturday workouts. I knew it. I actually knew that it was in your head. You guys, if any of you, I know some of you are here in Michigan watching this. If you guys would love to be at a place where you get to work out next to the beach, what number are we on? Let's hit 10. Let's type 10 in the comments below. All right. What's interesting is I'm usually able to see everybody's comments. Oh, there we go. Vanessa shared. You guys, I wanted to say thank you guys for all of you that shared this. I'm getting everybody's comments now because I actually didn't I didn't have it,
Wipe
so it's just
around
like blah, 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 blah. All right, so you guys, everyone, I think I'm so glad that Rick was able to come on and do this. Do you want to pan around a little bit and show everybody your new place?
There we go.
Oh yeah.
I got the whole rig here. This rig right here came from Knox Training. My brother, after the merge, he let me have this rig. We just painted it up, and you know, it looks brand new. It's ready to go. I got the hold on, let me come over here real quick. And I still got the Knox logo right here when you walk in. So.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the spot, you know. As you walk in, boom.
You guys, that is awesome. That is awesome. Now, I don't know if Rick knows that I want to do this. You guys, if you like that, yes. Thank you, Vanessa. Hit that like button. I like to see the little fireworks, you know, things. I don't even care if you hit the angry face button. Hit the angry face button, and I'm gonna come down there and find you. So, you guys, I wanted to do something, challenge Rick to a little competition while he's on. He doesn't even know that I'm going to do this quite yet. He didn't know I'm going to do this. Do you have a timer yet? Do you have a timer?
Yeah, I got one right up there.
Can you set it for 60 seconds?
All right, let me see. Let me see what I got.
All right, guys, he doesn't know I'm going to do this, but guess what? We are going to do a 60-second, max handstand push-up. Rick, you wouldn't believe some of the suggestions I got, especially from your girlfriend, talking about do Fran combined with like 80 pistols, overhead squat, run, yada yada. Dude, I was like, this is obvious who you date because.
Did you pick one of those? I hope you didn't pick one of those.
No, heck no.
Oh.
She wanted me to do Fran with like a 5 burpee EMOM at like, I don't even know, like 155 or something random like that. Yeah, that's the face I had right there. So what I want to do, let's see if I can get my spot. Let me see real quick.
You gonna do it too?
What's up?
You doing whatever we're doing? You're gonna do it right now?
Of course, yeah, me and you, we're gonna go. We're gonna go 60 seconds max burpees.
Oh man, here we go. No
more. Real quick in the comments below, he forgets that I am a burpee master. And so, I want you to put in the comments below who you think is going to win. I don't even care. I don't even care who you think is going to win. Oh, come on. I'm going to turn my hat sideways then.
You ready to do this? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let me see. I think I can see myself too. Let me see. Right here. Boom. All right, I'm going to set the clock. Let's do this.
Oh, James, you're in trouble.
10 seconds.
Y'all better count. When is it up?
Ooh, we're done. Oh man. Doing something like that without warming up.
All right. So now, I'm going to say I won, but that's probably not true.
I'm dead.
All right.
I can't talk anymore.
Dude,
No,
All right.
it's better than the
Guys.
Fran one that you said.
No, I don't want to do the Fran one. Hell no. You guys, I want to say thank you to Rick and the Hernandez family for always pushing me. I wouldn't be here.
You pushed me today with
without
that
them.
challenge.
What's up?
You pushed me today with that challenge, so thanks, man.
Yeah. So, you guys remember, those of you that want to win the $30 gift card, you hit the like button, you hit the share button, you type in the comments, shared.
Wait, what was that you
I'm
said?
going to check all of that.
What'd you say right now?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said. You said something else.
No. These are the people that are on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they, if they like, share, comment, shared, whoever wins, I'm going to buy them a $30 gift card to wherever they choose. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, nice. I didn't hear that part. That's cool.
Yeah, I did it at the beginning, at the end. Now that I can catch my breath, I thank God I trained because that would have sucked. So, and then those of you that want to win the 60-day Starbucks, it's going to be whatever you choose, Ashley. Maybe not you. You're not very nice to me. So, those of you that want to participate in the 2 months, 60-day, life-changing transformation by Rick Hernandez Jr., stay tuned because he's going to post something on Monday giving you the details of how you win. All right.
I also want to say something else. If you're in the Oceanside area, if you're at another CrossFit gym, you're more than welcome to come and train with us, so I want to be, expand that community and, throw down with other gyms and meet new people. So you're more than welcome to come by. So that's your info.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. You guys, if you like that, fill up the end of this with those thumbs up. Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. I want to say thanks, Rick. You guys, I can't wait to come down there. And maybe we'll do Ashley's Fran, Imam, Murph, Annie, Grace, Isabel thing that she was talking about.
You're on your own with that.
Awesome. All right, man. I'm going to talk to you soon. Again, thanks for coming on. I look forward to talking to you guys soon again. Guys, blow that up if you like this. Make sure you check out Pacifico CrossFit Oceanside.
Thanks, Austin.
See you, man.
Talk to you soon.
Talk with you soon.